Welcome back, dears. Today in chapter 4.6, we've got frequency table by histogram. Cumulative frequency when we add frequency from a frequency distribution table to the sum. Well, histogram is a bar graph that shows frequency of data within equal intervals. The intervals should be the same. What is interval? It's the number that we start with, the number that we end with, we subtract them, and we get the interval. So the difference between those two will be the interval. And remember something, there is no space between the bars. So this is different from bar graph. Double bar graph, it compares two related sets of data. Instead of only having one bar, we've got two bars. This is an example of having a histogram, how we draw it, and also the intervals between those numbers, it's 9. So 1 plus 9 is 10. I'm not going to start with the 10, I go for the 11. 11 plus 9 is 20, and so on. Okay. And here this is the frequency. That means between age 1 to 10, how many numbers do we have? We've got 5 numbers, so repetition of these numbers. We've got an activity. To solve this activity, I already solved it. So I just tell you the explanation of it. We have got 30 students that are participating in a summer camp, okay, which they did it last year. We have their masses in a kilogram where as follows. So it starts from 68 till 62. It's a mixed number, okay. The numbers are not ordered. To the first question to answer, we have make a cumulative frequency table for the above data. But they gave me a hint that says use or start with 50 to 55. So 50 to 55, it's the number that I start with. Now the difference or the interval is 5 because 55 minus 50, I'm gonna get 5. So my interval is 5. I'm not gonna start with 55 again. I'm gonna start with 56, the new number, and add it with 5. So I keep on adding 5 by 5. I keep on adding 5 numbers, 5 numbers, 5 numbers until I no longer can add. So I start searching from 50 to 55. I'm going to find only 6 numbers. As you can see, the red colors, red dashes, 6 dashes only. The orange one, it's only 11, or the yellow. And the green one is only 9, while the blue one is only 4. So 68, 68, 71, and 70, it's only 4. Now, question number 2, it's asking me to find the number of students whose mass is less than 62. What I'm going to do is that in here, let's use the highlighter. In here, those two are less than 62. But here, from here, it's 62 and more till 73 kilograms. So how many numbers do we have? 6 and 11. Now I'm going to start adding those two numbers. 6 plus 11, I'm going to get 17. So the answer is 17 students. We have got 17 students that their mass is less than 62 kilograms.